If you want to further improve the look of the presentation and want to do it quickly, for example, changing the background, this white page is pretty simple. So I want to change the background as well as the text style and the bullet point style. So you can do all of this in single click by using the design option. If you go to the design option, you will see a lot of predefined themes that you can use with a single click. Now, for example, if I click on this, you will see that it changes the layout of all the slides very nicely. And you also have the color variants on the right hand side. If you browse it, you have the color selection. You can use any of these to make it even better. If it doesn't apply properly, just try it once again. Now it's okay. Now similarly, if you want to select more themes, you can just browse these and select any other theme. But after the design of the slide, it might differ from what you have selected initially. So you have to manually adjust the size of the text and the boxes accordingly. For example, now the text size looks a little big. So I'll adjust this manually. You also need to move the boxes up or down. For example, in this third slide, you can see that this box of the bullet points is covering the heading area. So I'll just move it down to adjust. So these kind of little adjustments are required once you change the layout. You can even change the layout of the single slide. So what you can do is, for example, I want my title slide to appear a little differently from all of these. So I can just choose any slide, but right click and click on apply to selected slide. So what it will do is only it will change the current slide and will not affect all of these. Similarly, if you want to change for all slides, right click and click on apply to all slides. Now there is one other very important function. For example, you make further changes to the slide after choosing your template. For example, you customize the colors and apply to all slides, but afterwards you also change the background styles, for example, like these, and for example, like this. And you also change the effects and you made some changes to the fonts as well. After making all these changes, for example, you want to save this slide so that whenever you want to create your presentation, you want to create on the same design, but you want to avoid the work that you need to do. First select the slide color scheme, then change the font style. So what you can do is you can save the current theme by browsing the themes and click on save current theme. It will automatically select the location where you can save the theme. You can write my custom theme and click on save. So that's how you can save the theme. Now if I close it and save, for example, I open the new presentation from the scratch, and if I select blank, I can easily go to design and browse it and select my custom theme from here. So it will maintain all the settings I've made in my slides. Now let's go back to our original presentation. Now if you go to design tab, you also have the option to change the slide size to standard or widescreen. In the older versions you only have the standard, but now you have both. Now the widescreen and the standard size means it will adjust according to the screen size. For example, some old monitors are kind of a box style. So in that case, you can click on this and click on ensure fit. So it will show it something like this. But when you play it, it will show on the full screen of the box style of LCDs. But if you have wide LCDs like the modern ones, you can change it to widescreen. Now, if you want to see the slideshow of whatever we have created until now, you can just go to the first slide and then play the slideshow from the bottom. First slide. Now, since we haven't set any transitions or movements, it will show in the static form and we have to manually click it to go on the next presentation. So next, and next will end the slideshow. Similarly, click again to exit. So that's how we design slides in PowerPoint.